Why don't you tell me, what did Charles Omenihu tweet? Because yesterday was insane.
Yeah, he tweeted, "Bro, the NFL acting like the NBA today," and it really was. It was just, as far as the drama, the news, the constant action that had nothing to do with the actual sport being played. Um, this was as big a news day as you could have. So much going on. And it seemed like every time things started to calm down, something else happened. So excited to dig into
Yeah.
that today too.
What's the latest on our guy, Charles Omenihu? We caught up with him in Austin. He was gracious enough to give us his time ahead of a vacation. He keeps tweeting things. That's not the only, he's
Yeah.
tweeting about we're so close. I was seeing this
Yeah.
morning, like, is he returning to the Chiefs?
Listen, there's a shot. They freed up all that cap space with Tooney. It sounds like, talking to some of the guys from Kansas City Sports Network yesterday, it sounds like Mahomes is probably going to rework his deal a little bit to free up some space. They're going to sign Trey Smith to a long-term deal, which will free up even more space. So they're going to have some money to work with to maybe keep some of these guys like Charles, like Justin Reed, like Nick Bolton in the building. And obviously they need to add a little bit too and figure out that left
Yeah.
tackle situation.
They got to figure out that offensive line because they got a guy in the division who's the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history who just re-signed, Maxx Crosby. Not news to Patrick Mahomes' ears. Max staying in Vegas for the long haul. This is a beautiful thing. You can tell it meant a lot to him. But you can tell this should mean a lot to Raiders fans. He molded over. He could have bounced. People he could have bounced. He did not. He stays 3 years, 106.5 mil, 91.5 guaranteed. As I said, highest paid non-quarterback in history, extends his deal. Very excited for him, for his family, securing the bag. He has more than earned it. I don't even balk at those numbers. I don't even know if that's enough money for Maxx Crosby. And I'm very excited to see what this era looks like with Pete Carroll and Tom Brady. I do think that he wants, obviously we know that he wants to win a Super Bowl. I think he has faith that the Raiders can get there. I think he believes in the new era, and all Raiders fans, culture, all of it should sort of be following his lead on that. Here's what he said back at Super Bowl about his approach to the decision and what his future held.
I've had the opportunity to sit with front office and ownership and head coach and GM. Like I've been having those conversations and continue to have that as far as what's the plan moving forward. Because I have one body and I can only play for so long. And the way I play, like I'm gonna play with reckless abandon. You know what I mean? I want to be a part of winning in a culture that is about winning. And that's all that matters to me. At the end of the day, like I want to be in the Hall of Fame and I want to go and I want to.
And you
Super
deserve it.
Bowl
You
ring.
shouldn't feel bad about doing what you want to do.
No, absolutely.
And I love that
don't.
for you.
I don't feel bad about it. I want to be a Super Bowl champ and a Hall of Fame.
Let's go. I mean, let's go is right. He could have, as I said, he could have forced his way out. He could have gotten this type of deal literally anywhere else. He said he didn't want to go to the Chiefs. That bite was all over Twitter. He wants to earn it. That was important to him. So his priority is winning, but not it's sort of given to me that I'll be playing in the meaningful games in the winter into January and February. He's that incredible. He's rare breed, rare aura, like rare DNA. And I think the fact that he signs this deal tells me that he believes that's the direction that this team is headed. I do believe it's the priority. He's not wasting his prime years in a situation where he can't win, baby. And there's a lot that needs to be figured out in Vegas. Of course, the starting quarterback. I wonder in signing that deal, Hamilton, and I know that they don't want to maybe hear from their star player, and they've got the top 10 pick. They've got 95 million in cap space. I would hope that, like, before I sign the ink, I'd be like, I'd like to give my 2 cents in this. Like, I'd like to be
Yeah.
involved. I'd like to just tell you who I like. Would you guys hear me out for 5 minutes? Like, I imagine he's earned that as a lifelong player and such a huge, future legend, probably future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I would think so. Hearing what he had to say and just kind of the uncertainty with that roster right now, you would think that would have to be a part of it. And he made his pitch to Aaron Rodgers yesterday to come join him in Vegas. So that's going to be interesting to keep an eye on as well.
That would be wild. Don't know I mean, I've been saying that all along. Actually, I said that Russell
Yeah.
Wilson and Pete Carroll, it's like too cute, but part of me thinks it's like too cute not to do. I think like I don't know. It's so interesting. Then you have like the Tom Brady recruiting, working, not working, effective. Did it help with this Maxx Crosby situation? We'll have to talk to Max and hear what he has to say about it. But I'm sure he's happy to be secured. I mean, he called his like family, his daughter and his wife, his universe. I'm just like, oh, I'm such a huge Maxx Crosby fan.